titan, and Spinosaurus, among many others. Parasaurolophus is a cool dinosaur because it's one of the few dinosaurs where we know what they...
Pinocchio Rex. Now we travel to Argentina. The big animal you see in this scene is Giganotosaurus.
Yeah, this is the one.
Arguably one of the largest
This is the
remaining
Giganotosaurus.
dinosaurs. Though it may
Not
look
that
a lot
one.
like T-Rex,
The one
it's
bigger
actually
one.
a much different animal.
Yeah, the bigger one.
Maybe to cut through water, making them faster, more accurate fishermen, or maybe they were specializing in smaller, faster prey, not needing the powerful bite of a T-Rex. Speaking of which, if you see one of them, please let one of our four security on.
The only fossils we have of this animal are its shoulders, arms, and hands. It is believed to be an herbivore, but we are still looking for more fossils to know for sure. The dinosaur next to it is a Lorotitan, lived in what is now eastern Russia. It's in a special group of duck-billed dinosaurs called Lambeosaurs, which are famous for the elaborate crests on their heads. These crests would have certainly served as display structures, but may also have been used in some Lambeosaurs as resonating chambers to make sounds used to communicate effectively through the herd. Speaking of communication,
Okay, sorry, I hate to ask you this, but you didn't happen to turn off the invisible fence, did you? Don't be silly, Dustin. Well, I guess I learn new things every day. This is serious, Marty. I need to call security team right now to get those T-Rexes back before the tour gets to them. Or they get to the tour. I'm sorry, Dustin. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Other hadrosaurs include Iguanodon, Ouranosaurus, a Lorotitan, and Spinosaurus, among many others. Parasaurolophus is a cool dinosaur because it's one of the few dinosaurs where we know what they...
Can anyone guess where Utah Raptor was discovered? That's right, Cincinnati. Just kidding, folks. Utah Raptor was found in Utah. Utah Raptor is the largest known member of the raptor family. Now behind him is a predator named Ceyx. Ceyx was a massive predator that lived at the end of the early Cretaceous. Very little is known about Ceyx due to how recent of a discovery it is. But it is
The animal it's next to dinosaurs yet. So when it came time to name this bizarre new animal, the only similarities anyone could think of were that its teeth kind of look like the teeth of an elephant. Safari Sarah here again.
Oh, it's a big dinosaur.
We find ourselves in the early Cretaceous period. The Cretaceous was the longest of the periods.
Oh, folks, this is terrible. That's my favorite Triceratops. Lisa, we've located the missing T-Rex. Lisa, do you copy? Oh no, this is terrible. Well, since we're here, Triceratops is an herbivore from the end of the Cretaceous period. That's the same time and place that T-Rex lived. Now, Triceratops means three-horned face for pretty obvious reasons.
he won the T-Rexes and lured it back to his area. That's great news because T-Rex is one of the most common favorite dinosaurs. So that means we can actually talk about the T-Rex, the tyrant lizard king, 1 square inch. They needed such a short sleeve, so this last meal, bacteria from T-Rex's mouth might infect the wound, cause the prey animal to get...
Suggests that Inconsaurus could fight off a T-Rex, and possibly even win. The animal here is a Pachycephalosaurus,
Okay.
meaning
Now we have
346-6411.
The big carnivore in here is Albertosaurus.
Very hollow bones. This is necessary for it to achieve flight. Quetzalcoatlus was actually not a dinosaur, but but a
You just
pterosaur.
passed a Pachycephalosaurus.
Pterosaurs are a family of flat.
Speaking of which, if you see one of our missing T-Rexes, please let one of our 3 security guards know where. Second largest in the scene is Carnotaurus, which means meat-eating bull, because of peculiar horns on its head.
In the scene, Oviraptor has an unfortunate name, meaning egg thief. When this dinosaur was discovered, it was found over a nest of eggs thought to belong to Protoceratops. Broke the Velociraptor's arm with its powerful beak, moments before they were both buried in sand by a landslide.
Fossils were rediscovered. In fact, we've learned more about the Spinosaurus in the last 20 years. Yeah, the last century. We now know that Spinosaurus was a massive predator that lived in and out of the water in marshy waterways of what we now know to be. Did you say Spinosaurus? You got it. Spinosaurus is one of the largest carnivores to ever walk the earth, but it mostly ate fish. We know that because Spinosaurus's teeth have been found embedded in fossilized bones of a large. Utyrannus is part of the Tyrannosauridae family. That means it's a relative of the T-Rex. Utyrannus lived in the Liaoning province of China. What makes Utyrannus special is that it is the largest dinosaur that we know of with feathers. We know that Utyrannus had feathers.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Since it
Mhm.